have got to add a song to this loading screen. It's so quiet. I was like, I'll let the game load while I send out all the notifications and everything. It's so quiet. Thank you. Thank you for accepting my complaint. I'm being attacked, so we're gonna get right into it. Welcome to Genshin Impact. Okay. Run! I was gonna talk for a while. Why am I so slow? Did I get slowed because I was hit? Maybe I got slowed because I was hit. I guess the game was apologizing to me for, not having something entertaining on the loading screen. Alright, good morning. Welcome to Genshin Impact. Apparently the village up ahead seems kind of spooky. Do we have to go in? Maybe there's a way around. Okay, that's fair. I'm not sure... Oh, we do have to go in, because as you can see, there's a little collectible over there, so sorry about that, Paimon. We are gonna go in. Welcome to Genshin Impact. I have to go get the chat. Nini Pion says, "Oh, you're on. I was so busy with my work rant. You doing a quest?" I just started. I did have the stream going while I was sending out all of those alerts and replying to you. But you couldn't tell because it was dead silent on that loading screen. And then as soon as the game loaded in, I was already in combat. So, like, where I signed off last time, it left me in combat. I have an important question for you, though. So Songville will be here in a minute. And I don't know if you get the Twitch notifications. This is unfortunately not Genshin related, but it is Tamagotchi related. I hope you don't mind. So I have recently started a Tamagotchi that Kel gave me in February. But I just had, like, that thing where I was like, oh yeah, I'm really excited to start that, and then I just never took it out, and I don't know why, and I really need to figure out how to fight the, like, executive dysfunction to just do nothing, way more thoroughly than I currently do. Anyway, that's beside the point. So, I have, how do I explain this? I'm gonna put stuff in my streamer Discord to explain what I am talking about. So, I really like these Tamagotchi called the Tamagotchi Paradise. It's the most recent one. Maybe I should just take actual photos with my phone of my Tamapara. And a picture of this screen also. Okay, so right now I have 4 Tamagotchi. Don't yawn. It's so rude, Traveler. Please don't do that. We are gonna get to playing, I promise. So this is my new Tamapara. It is my 4th one. And I have had this theme with each of my Tamagotchi Paradises, where I have been putting them in, like, different languages. And that worked really well for the first 3 of them, because there are, like, 3 languages I have meaningful ability in. I was progressing in Dutch and now haven't touched it for a while, so I probably could do it in Dutch as well, but, like, they don't have Dutch. They have German, which I always think is Dutch, but it's not. So, the Pink Land one, I put in English. The Blue Water one, like the oceans, I put in Japanese. And the kind of, it's called Sky, but it really reminds me more of, like, pastel princess magic fairy. The Purple Sky one I put in French. These are the 3 languages I have some level of ability with. The other languages on the list, I don't. I just don't. This most recent one is the Jade Forest, so it's kind of like fantasy China. And so I was like, that's cool, I will put it in simplified Chinese, and that will be kind of cool, and I will enjoy that. But here's the thing, as you can see in the photo, in order to get even the simplified Chinese characters to be visible on a screen this size, they have this like 1 pixel width, I guess it's a font, and it's not pretty. I don't like it that much. And I'm trying to figure out how to get a notification to go away so that I can see the chat. Okay. And so you can't change the language later. You can only change it right at the beginning. So I kind of need to commit right off. And I still, like, in my head, I still love the idea of having the Jade Forest one in Chinese, but I don't like how the text font looks. And also, while there is a minuscule amount that I can navigate this because I know kanji from learning Japanese, a lot of it is not readable, and so I feel like I'm missing out. I don't know. Like, there really isn't text-based events in Tamagotchi. It's all, like, animations. For the most part, like, I don't think there's anything I need to read that isn't, like, the menu or something like that, where it's like, I've already seen it. It's the same as on the other 2 devices. So I guess what I wanted your opinion on is, should I stick to my theme where each of my Tamaperas is in a different language? That is, like, the most fitting language I could think of? Or should I set that aside and put this one in English or Japanese? If it's relevant, there might be... So there's 2 more Paradises announced to come out. I like the way... The one is, like, an Arctic ice one that's, like, blue and translucent. I kind of want that one. They'll be out, like, way later this year, like, in the fall. And like, an orange jungle one, tropical one, like, beaches. And I really don't like the way that one looks, and I'm not that into, like, the beach. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that one. And I'm gonna run out of languages that, like, I know. Like, what language goes with frozen Arctic land? Like, there's no native language in Antarctica. I guess I could do German. They seem cold. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna back read the chat. That was my speech, and I will see what all of you think. Songville, congratulations on a 40 stream streak. Thank you for being my most stalwart supporter. Songville, your stream might have started not playing audio initially because I didn't have any audio. My mic was not plugged in as I, like, did all of my alerts, like, hey, I'm going live, and we were on the loading screen, so it was just dead silent, which was very awkward. Nipion is greeting Songvale and the Magic Fairy. Saying hello, woo. Nipion just updating Songvale on the conversation we were having. Her week does sound very annoying. It's very much in the same vein as you, Songvale, where it's just sort of death by 1,000 cuts. Songvale thinks... Nipion says it's not cool that I assume that I can't change the languages. Yeah, I kind of wish, since you can, like, change the time and stuff, that they let you change the language, but I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason that... I guess the thing is if, like, some kid changes their device into Chinese when, like, they're, you know, English-only American, I could see, like, most parents being unwilling or potentially unable to use their resources well enough to, like, put it back, maybe? So, like, maybe it's not a technical issue, it was just sort of a, like, look, you know what language you speak when you turn this device on. Songvale thinks that maybe I should be brave and try Chinese. I kind of want to be brave. I wish the font wasn't ugly, but I kind of think I want to be brave. I wish it was in traditional Chinese instead of simplified Chinese. Traditional Chinese is just a lot more, like, beautiful to me. But also would fit even worse in a tiny font, so I get it. Sango says that if it all goes to hell, you could reset. That's true. I could just be brave and reset if it's terrible. I just will lose, like, any Tamagotchis I raise in that, but maybe I need to be okay with that. Nipion says she thinks the language thing is cool, so if I'm still enjoying it and there's another matching language, she'd say go for it. But if not, there's no harm in just going back to English and Japanese. Russian, Cold Russia. Yeah, it doesn't come in Russian. I think the languages are English, French, Spanish, German, Portuguese, simplified Chinese, English, French, Spanish, German, Portuguese, simplified Chinese, Japanese, Korean, I thought there was 9 languages. I can't think of what the 9th one is. I could do, like, the font for Korean is much more aesthetic, but, like, I am, like, the only Asia pop culture-y person who's just not very interested in Korea right now. Like, I feel like we transitioned away from Japanese being the cool one to being Korean. Or to, like, the dominant, like, interest from Asia being, like, Korea and K-pop, and I just did not follow that trend. Although, I don't know. I mean, like, if the language is pretty, like visually pretty, maybe this is a good opportunity. It feels weird. I don't know. I mean, I get that it's, like, fantasy Asia, maybe. Oh, it's growing up. So maybe, like, Korea. It's a weird statement. Maybe Korea is fine. Korean's fine. This is just so difficult. The little child is cute. I have more interest in Chinese than Korean, but I think I have more interest in terms of reading, maybe more interest in traditional Chinese, which is not mutually intelligible. Or at least certainly not by a learner. But maybe this is about the aesthetic. Nidhi says she kind of wants me to do one in German. Maybe I will consider German for the frozen ice one. Songbell says I might be doomed if I try Korean. Chinese, I might have a leg up. Yeah, there is a tiny bit I understand about some of the Chinese. Like, I can tell if you go to the photo. Sorry if anybody's, like, coming in and, like, where is Genshin Impact? This is a discussion about Tamagotchi right now. Oh, the screenshot I sent you doesn't have anything that I recognize for the most part. I mean, I recognize characters, but I can't, like, recall their meaning. But, like, the next screen over, the one that's for food, I recognize a character in it that's used for food in Japanese. But the aesthetic on the Korean is just better. I'll think about it. I feel like I'm partially doing this for aesthetics, and if the font is unappealing to me, that might have to be the reason that I put it in Korean. But we'll think about it. In any case, we shall actually play Genshin Impact. The controller is disconnected. We will reconnect the controller and actually play Genshin Impact. Come on, connect up. I woke you back up. Alright, there we go. I will see you in a bit, Songvale. After you take that delivery box out. What quest were we doing? I think we were... Oh, I gotta put the chat box away. Because I can't see what I'm doing. I really don't remember. I haven't played since last time we were here. I just happened to have turned off the game, like, on that ridge. And it must be like a respawn, like a respawning group of enemies, because... Oh no, the last time I was doing something was with you. You were running me through random bosses, but we logged off. I'm pointing at the screen. We logged off at that thing over there where there's enemies running around. And, they must have respawned, because when I signed in today, they were attempting murder. If you would like to play Nidhi-Piana, I am okay with doing that today. Thank you for giving your input on the Tamagotchi time. You know, I've debated buying, like... Oh, boy. I've debated buying a, I can't do anything besides fight, I guess. I've debated buying a nicer pair of headphones for myself recently. Then I got into, like, maybe just getting, like, a detached, like, a lapel high-quality microphone, especially because I kind of feel like it'd be fun to do videos in some way, where maybe that would be beneficial. But I was joking with Songvale this morning that, you know, in before, the thing that I actually end up investing into is a camera so that I can play Tamagotchis on stream. Oh, it's a ghost. Well, good luck to you. I just want this collectible. How do I get up there? Hold on. Oh, I suppose it's gonna reject. I just want to get the collectible first. No! No! Re-request in like 5 seconds, please. Thank you. I don't know why, I just felt like, it wasn't going to let me collect it. I feel like because we'd run into that before, that some things I, like, couldn't collect while you were here. The game does freeze while somebody joins my world for some reason. So, everything's okay. It's just frozen. I'm gonna go... I see a little she up there, so I'm gonna go get the she. Welcome to my Tevat. Do you tend to care about fonts? I guess I have to move the chat now because you're gonna only be able to chat in-game. Hopefully this will be okay and I will be able to see what I need to see. Are you shooting things? Why do I hear gunfire in the game? It's definitely coming out of my speakers. You're over there, like, engaging in deadly combat. Meanwhile, I'm here like, I'm gonna follow the will-o-wisp into the marsh and then probably die.
A reward on the road.
Alright. Hello, hello. I am still trying to adjust the size of the chat box so that I can see both you and... No, that's a super big chat box. So frustrating. Hopefully, I will still be able to read Songvale's messages, even with it like this. Okay. Okay, let's get Mountain Archon statue. I'll have to leave for you to unlock, but that is okay. Alright. Gonna get it done. Alright, we are all set up. You know, it would be very convenient if, I had, like, window settings set up.
I'll keep this
for
close.
All this stuff. I have some window settings set up, but I do have to adjust a lot of it manually when it's time to stream. Hey, we got expensive jade. Welcome back, Songvale. We are trying to get to level 28. Ooh, collectible. How do I get up there? Not sure how to get up there. Could you do that thing, Ninipion, where I can use it as like a... I bet you're changing characters. Yes, thank you. Oh, okay, great. Thanks. That works too. Thank you much. Alright, where is the statue that we are trying to get to? Is it here? I bet it's here. Alright, we're on the road. We're on the road to discover something. I'm gonna be a lot slower than you. We're on the road to discover something. I've gotta get somewhere new. I love the little roly-poly things that, like the one that's over there. So cute. Time to follow a will-o'-wisp to our death, our doom. Not a good idea, don't do what I'm doing.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, so I am experiencing death because it's cold. So we have to be careful not to go into the cold area. Welcome back, Songvale. Just in case you're wondering, we didn't make any decisions on what to do as pertains to the language of the Tama. I feel like I'm more interested in Chinese. Chinese feels more appropriate, but the font and appearance of Korean better matches the vibe I get off the toy. Because it is not inherent, or like, it's not only precisely cultural. I'm more interested in Chinese than I am in Korean. Everything's difficult. Sheer cold. I feel like we have to just walk around rather than... Hopefully at some point we will be able to find a way in that is not incredibly cold, although that might be the point, it's just that it's very, very cold. Songvale says, I think you should go with the one that is more likely to unlock media you want to watch. I guess that's probably, of the Asian languages, that's probably just more Japanese. Although, I don't know, there was one, like, I forget what the word for anime is in Chinese, but there was one Chinese anime that I was enjoying watching. So maybe I should stick it out with Chinese. I think I am dying. All of this is sheer cold also. What am I missing? How do I not die of the cold? Please assist. So the cold will build up, yeah. When full, it drains, yeah. How can we prevent it? Do we just have to, like... Oh, okay. Eat food to keep warm, like soup. Okay. Do I have... Before we go up there, let's make sure that I have some warm soup. This doesn't say anything about it being warm. Is it warming inherently because it is soup? Invigorating pizza. I want a pizza. There is one specific food. Okay, so should we make some of that soup before we go in the cold area? Because I don't think I have any.
With the wind!
How did I miss? Oh my goodness. Now we have to actually do the combat.
Wind blade!
Ow. Ow. My goal originally was, you know, to just throw them all off the edge. Oops. That went badly for everybody. Okay. I say it every week, but if you're here to learn how to play Genshin Impact, that is not what you will be learning. Not what you will be learning at all. I think I probably need to resurrect my traveler, to be honest. Am I still taking damage? What's going on?
Hey there!
Oh, does it not pause because you're in the world? Well, thanks for showing up and saving my tail. Because I was dumb.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Is like unwrapping a gift. Okay, back to my inventory where I was resurrecting people. Okay, you said teleport to you. So we will do that. I cannot teleport anywhere overly near to you, but I will be there soon. Songvale asks, since that was a Apple Stew trial version, what do I think paid Apple Stew is like? I think the trial version is made with fruit, but the paid version is extremely expensive and made out of iPhones. At domain, she's over it. Click on it and it'll bring it up. Oh, you're just hiding it from me. Okay. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Thank you for laughing at my jokes, Songvale. Are we here to make soup? Wonder if we're gonna make soup. Don't really understand where we're going, Nico.
A reward on the road.
Songvale says sometimes the stream has bizarre errors and she has to refresh. Is it a pause? Like, all of a sudden, like, the whole screen, like, hitches? Oh, Songvale says this time the game audio suddenly appeared and the stream was just playing me saying, at domain, click on it, made out of iPhones, over and over and over. Sometimes it doesn't screen hitch, yes. The screen hitches every time Ninipyeon changes characters. For whatever reason, it hitches. So that's not a stream issue, that's like a Genshin Impact issue. I'm not understanding what we're doing right now in Liyue. Can you help me understand? Songvale says, oh no, sometimes it flashes back and forth between your stream and the title card. Weird. I don't know. Unless it's mad that OBS isn't in admin mode, maybe? Nini Pion says she's looking for Akira Kira, but she can't find it. Oh, I see, okay. It's possible that the problem is that I, like, forgot to put it in the correct mode, but if I try to change that, I will have to start the stream over.
Is this an answer from this world?
But if you refresh the page, it goes away. Okay, well, it's probably... I don't know. I have no idea if that's a Twitch issue, or a you problem, or a me problem. How do I climb this? I guess maybe I don't. Maybe I have to jump. Okay, great. Okay, now teleport with you. Okay. I'm sorry you're experiencing that song, Veldo. That sounds, frankly, deeply annoying. Okay, I did teleport with you, but you're apparently nowhere near me. Okay, teleport to this one. We gotta pause for 30 seconds while I just make sure that nobody in Tamagotchi land is... First Tama's okay. Second Tamagotchi. Hydration. There's coffee. You can have coffee. Great. We're doing okay in Tamaland. Unfortunately, the reality is that I figured out is, like, me streaming, the setup is just not good enough to be fully set up all the time. There's water in it. But I'll tell you what, you can keep a tally, and for every hydration alert I can't fulfill, I'll have to drink an entire cup of water later. Please do not give me water poisoning. Windy here. Would be good to change to amber. Okay. For a second I thought you meant, color. Are we giving up on making soup? We're just gonna, like, light fires? Songwell says she's gonna get her notebook. She's gonna hold me to it.
I got careless.
Let it rain.
Fry!
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Fry! Picked the wrong test subject. Should replace my hammer.
Wow, these will come in handy.
I need to try and get rid of... Oh, I didn't clear all this. I want this stuff off my screen. It's like telling me to
Bet
open
you can't keep up with
the
me.
shortcut wheel to view the effects of sheer cold. But that's not... Stoat! Hello, Stoat! But that is not really an option. Okay.
No escape.
No! Pick up the stuff. Thank you. Where are you? There you are.
past is like unwrapping a gift.
I feel like given like my like almost limited game experience, or like because it's like so specific, I feel like watching me play Genshin Impact has to be like a somewhat similar experience of like the videos that are like watching my mom or my grandma or my spouse play Skyrim or something, and they just make the most unhinged like choices or miss stuff that feels deeply obvious. And I imagine that's probably what it's like to watch me play Genshin Impact. Where it's like, I just am not processing what is going on at all. I'm just confused. And I understand where that's, like, a really negative experience for the people trying the games. I have awakened a frost giant of some kind. No, open the chest.
Wow, these will come in handy. Must keep training.
I died. Because I thought you were fighting the thing and I could just loot stuff. And that was wrong. I will heal Amber just a second. But it's like, I can tell that I'm from a previous generation, because for the most part, when I watch gameplay of current games, I just find it, like Genshin Impact, it is just so stressful to me. Like, I can't figure out what's going on. Songbell says, I feel like give your non-gamer relative a popular game and watch them play it should be an assigned activity in a game design program. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And, like, also then highlights the fact that I think a lot of people don't appreciate, which is, like, different games are for different people. You kind of see people fight about this, when people are, like, critiquing, say, like, Pokemon, and they're like, it's for children. Like, no, it shouldn't be more complicated, like, it's for children. But I still feel like people then get into conversations like, oh, that's not a real game then, or something. And it's like, yes, it is, but that doesn't mean every game is, like, for every person. But yeah, like, if your game is for gamers and expects, like, literacy within the medium, then it's okay to, like, just play test it with gamers. But if your game is supposed to, like, be fun for the whole family, then yeah, obviously you need to get, like, your mom to play it. I guess it still could be illustrative, like, just to get people used to the idea that gaming at this point does have its own language, and also it is not a given that the people playing your game will attempt to or be able to make a meaningful effort to, like, try and comprehend rather than just expecting to understand right away. Or, like, if you expect them to do things at a pace that demands they just understand right away, which is how I often feel about Genshin Impact, that is extremely, I'm being shot at by a thing. Help. Help. Thank you. I don't know what this thing is, but it was very angry. I'm not gonna activate it because it shot at me. I didn't touch it last time, to be clear. I just walked by it. Nope, I hit start, sorry. But anyway, I think it leads to, like, where I love the visual effects of this game, I enjoy the story, I like the characters, but mechanically, this game is very frustrating for me a lot of the time. Alright, I started this, but I don't know what it does. I guess it's giving me warm. Light thing warms, and warm Seely's warm. Okay. I guess I was really afraid of the sheer cold thing, but it honestly seems pretty easy to just almost, not quite ignore, but, like, you can move forward, it's fine.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, we're continuing up the mountain? Oh wait, no, it's right here. Where is it? Why can't I see it? Oh, oh, it's right there. Okay. Nini Pion is saying it gets easier the better you are, aka stronger, and maybe she means the game. I think that's fair. But I like a game where, like, I'm challenged but not steamrolling it, but also not feeling like I don't know why I'm not succeeding, etc. So it's not a perfect game, but I guess few games are, right? Proving to be very slow, but we can do it. It's gonna explode. Hopefully it won't explode on you. Oh, it's refreezing faster than I. Ancient rhyme. Cannot be melted with pyro attacks. Only an attack affected by a scarlet quartz can neutralize it. Okay. So I did have the quartz. Let me go back downstairs and find another quartz, or maybe that's one over there. I need fire badly. Let's go here. Thank you, Songvale, for handling the spam. I do think the username Overcast Pharmacist is frankly incredible. Alright. Now we will go and attack with Fury. We did it! Is it activated now? I don't think it is. Why is activating it not an option? Longville says she misread it as something supremacist and was concerned, and yeah, that makes sense. Oh, we have to activate it with this, right?
As a dutiful maid would.
No. Why is... because I haven't cleared all these out. And I was too stressed in trying to keep up with you to figure it out while I was freezing to death. Nope. Still not working. Do I have to activate the thing down there, maybe? That I didn't activate because I thought it might attack me again? Guess let's go on a quest to try and figure out what we need to do. Maybe we need to activate more of these? I'll go see if I can find more, maybe. Yeah, this is still locked up, so I bet I have to activate all of these. But yeah, and like it's kind of okay when you don't really know what's going on, if there's like lots of time to figure it out, but if you're trying to like keep up with other people, then it becomes very stressful instead of interesting. Oh,
Is
good.
this an answer from this world?
Sometimes find crimson agate. Offering crimson agates. Trees. Oh, hey, we're gonna give offerings to trees. Okay, great. Okay, that didn't quite make me think that we'd unlocked what we were supposed to, though. Internet says it's a bug. Okay. I activated this, though, which wasn't activated before. So let's go see Let's go see if that helped. Songwell asks, why does the traveler want the world to answer to him? What question has he asked? I mean, I think he's looking for his sister. And also they might not know why they're here. If I recall, maybe? Like, in this country? Because they're from, like, another dimension. Its soul, and star silver its bones. But the one who could wield it, the ice-breaking outlander, Imunlao. Looks like this stone tablet is talking about events from the past. Huh? It's lighting up. And those symbols over there are lighting up too. If we activate all those symbols, maybe that huge door might open. Who knows what might be inside? Let's see if there are any more tablets like this one, Traveler. Alright, well, we found more potential things to click on, but not answers. Ninipion says, maybe we'll just wait then. Okay, so it's not a puzzle that I'm meant to solve. It's just a problem. That's how life is. This isn't puzzles, Charlie. These are just problems. Is it maybe a bug because we were doing co-op? Like, if I log in and out, will that fix it? I think it's a lot colder here. I thought maybe this was wind, but I think it's just incredibly cold. Yeah, I wonder if it's like from the co-op, because this is what was happening when you were still here before. Not sure, but could be a good old turn on and off, could work. But I prefer to just wait, gotta rank up ASAP. I mean, doesn't this give experience? Although maybe we should be doing... I guess I never cleared out all my exclamation points. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna clear out all these before you come back. He's trying to follow you, but then all these things are, like, vying for my attention. It's very stressful. And to be clear, I feel like, especially Ninipion might think I complain about this game a lot. I complain about this game, and what I'm trying to do is be constructive about it. Like, here's what I think the challenge is, and here's what I would do to fix it, rather than just being like, no, this game sucks. Because I do really like this game, and I do understand, like, this frustrates me a lot with World of Warcraft, when people just complain, and it's like, okay, well, why are you playing it then? And I do feel like a lot of people complain, and, like, there's no redeeming factor to it at all. They're just like, everything about this game sucks. And it's like, okay, well, you should not be playing it then. There are very notable things that I do really like about this game. And that is why I continue to play it. It's just, it's so close to greatness. That one is just not going to go away until I go back to a city and claim daily rewards. I don't feel like I've seen this before. I am struggling to hit the right button. Okay, how do I, like, just look at them and then go back? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't feel like I've seen those before. Maybe that's new. Did we get everything? Almost. Alright, we have less exclamation points on our thing. And hopefully that will also help. Okay. Want to do one of those instead? All of them were locked. It said I didn't have the prerequisites for any of them. So, I cannot do any of those right now. Let me get out of the area where I'm dying too cold. And then we'll look at him again. As you wish, Ninipion, just let me get somewhere a touch warmer. But yeah, I'm trying to offer, like, real game design feedback because, you know, this miniature stream with two viewers is definitely where, Liyue is looking for gameplay feedback. But I do think it's an interesting exercise. Okay, we're back here. How did I get to those before? Let's see. It told me to go here. And then here, maybe? Nope. Were they quests? No, none of these look like that menu. Quest menu. Okay, that's where we are. Now what? Left trigger. Oh, okay. Interesting. Quest overview. This is not where I would have looked at this for all. Okay, story quests. Yeah, all of these are locked. All locked. Yeah, they're all locked, though. So, we will have to do this another time. Click Chong Yu. Unlock 2 wands, and I only have 1. So we will have to do this another time. We have to obtain 8 daily commission rewards to receive a key. I guess we could work on the daily commissions. How long until 1? I need 8. 8 more daily commissions. I moved my chat log up assuming that I missed the bottom of Let's Try and like... But I didn't. You are welcome to come back if you would like to do so. Otherwise, I will do some questing. If we want to run around, you're welcome to join in and we will kill random stuff. If we want to do quests, then I will do quests. Get wrecked. We're on a quest to nowhere, which I think inherently makes it not a quest. Cause both have objectives. We have no objective. I guess this is what it means to be a murder hobo. Hopefully I get stuff. Hopefully eventually I'm a hero. Hopefully I get stuff. Hopefully eventually I'm a hero. Alright, Pit of Despair, not that way. We're gonna go this way. Guinea Pion says, want to see a place? There is no description on that. I will go with you, but I have no idea if I want to or not. Like I should teleport. If you can let me know when you teleport places, because I think I'm just behind, and then I try to just like run and follow you. This time I had the presence of mind to like realize that, but... Songgirl says, want to see a place? Sounds like it's going to be a place where you get murdered. Yes. Yes, that also. It makes me feel unsafe. Loading screen. Time to check Tamas. It's so funny when they're just like happy and have pooped. Hydration alert. I can have coffee. Alright. I'm here. Why do people request to join random worlds? Like, is there a benefit? Because you won't know what the other person wants to do. Or do people just join and then say like, hey, do you want to X? And then if the person says no, then they leave and go find another world. Also, when you hydration alert, are you drinking water, Songvale? Mini Pound says for fun or to do co-op stuff. So like, is it common within Genshin Impact, like, player culture to just, like, have somebody join and then you just do whatever they want? Or, like, how does that work when it's not pre-planned and they're just joining random worlds? Okay. Yes, that is. Songwell says she's drinking a juice drink, which is closer to water than coffee is. That's true. I really don't think there's anything wrong with a juice drink. Juice drink, for those who do not know, who probably everybody besides me and Songvale, is where you take a can of carbonated water, or at least a glass of carbonated water, in the case of having a soda stream, which she do. And you put in a little bit of cranberry what juice? Cranberry apple.
A reward on the road.
We are almost halfway to 28. And then cranberry apple cocktail, yep. And
With the wind!
that's why it's juice drink, because there's juice in it. Oh, okay. A good way to get exploded, I guess. I'm not totally sure what is going to cause these to become active. Maybe blowing all these things up? No. And they're very hydrating and kind of refreshing. They are very angry flowers in Genshin Impact, yes. Ooh, chest.
Is this An answer from this world?
Ninny-pion, I forget. Do you have a Switch too? Pocket Grimoire, time for witchcraft. Was it something that came out of the chest? Did I loot a pocket grimoire? I am stuck. Cute creature. No, just Switch Lite. Okay. I was pondering whether or not, like, it's worth looking at how this game performs on Switch 2. Maybe I will think about trying to install it and see how it is. Wow. Pause for a second. Look at this. And like, the thing, they do such a good job creating a wondrous landscape that I look at it, I love it, and my brain instantly sees the floating city, and now I've remembered that it was the economy producer person, but I'm like, wow, there's a floating thing up there, like, I wonder who that is, I wonder how I can get there. Like, this is what a fantasy game should be. It compels you to explore and to feel like this is an incredible world. Like, this is incredible. Look at that. It's like they wake up every day and say, wow, how do we impress people? Oh, I still have the tracking for the other thing on my map. I was like, where do we need to go? Great. Now I'm following you again.
Right.
I messed up. That sucks. I wanted to do the challenge. I know I failed. I want to try again. Hope you don't mind if I try this again, Ninny-pion. I thought it was fun. Did I do it? I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. I did it!
A reward on the road.
Awesome. Alright. What is going on here? We got... Oh, you already did it. Okay. I was like, what do I have to do? Nothing. Collect my loot. Getting carried. I think you've told me, how does Genshin Impact run on Switch Lite? Songbell says this land shape is so interesting. Yeah, like, imagine the geology happening here. It's kind of a vortex, like it's being sucked down in, and that's kind of neat. It says Sumeru's over there. Genshin, no on Switch. Oh. Is it on Switch too? I feel like, has it never been on Switch? Did it used to be? Or is it like PS4 where it was and now it's not? Was announced but never came. That's sad. Has it come to Switch 2 ever? Tongo says she wonders what's at the bottom of this vortex. Yeah, I feel like it's gotta be something that was like sucking stuff in. But I wonder if it's like geologically possible for things to be like subsumed in a vortex for land. There will be a story post about it. Okay, cool. Do we have to do this like in order? I did this one and it worked. Or it burst open, but now it came back. Oh, we did it. We did it. I saw the chest.
I'll keep this close.
We are almost halfway to 28.
On the road.
Still almost halfway to 28. I do agree, though, going back to what you said a long time ago, Ninipion, about being... I thought of this because I saw a big number when you attacked. That being better at the game, or, like, just having characters that are stronger so things just get eliminated, I do feel like I understand that that is probably the intent of this game, that, like, you just feel mighty, and that the gameplay probably feels better when you just go with that. Is this related? This one is spinning like that too. Wow! I've never seen minerals this huge! There's a wooden sign that I didn't get to say more dialogue about before it disappeared. Ninipion says waypoint and Sealy over here. Okay. Oh, I see the waypoint. Got that.
I got nervous. Picked the wrong test subject.
This, like, looks like a game that would do really well with Nintendo fans. I just feel like, unless I'm wrong and, like, maybe in Japan because it's from China, it just wouldn't. But, I feel like Western Nintendo fans would be into this.
reward on the road.
Alright, got the Sealy. Songbell says, do you happen to know whether the railways predate the locomotive? Like, did they have non-powered carts on tracks first? I don't know the answer to that, honestly. It seems like
Should
they would have worked
my
well with,
hammer.
like, horses,
the wrong test subject.
but maybe they just
A
built
reward on the road.
roads instead of rails. I'm betting that they go together as, like, a matter of industry. Otherwise, you would just build a road, but I'm not sure. They also could, like, go with mines, maybe? Like, 'cause I feel like mine carts often aren't depicted as having, like, steam engines, so it's possible that mine carts predate,
No escape!
Another test subject. Another test subject.
you can tell that I got distracted.
The wrong
I had to
test
fight.
subject.
Mine carts and rails maybe predate
A reward on the
locomotives.
road.
Songwell says she feels like rails would be a good way to use gravity, like it would help direct the cart instead of someone else having to steer it. Yeah, and I just don't know if they had the technology to make rails before the part of the timeline where we're also making steam engines. Like, I guess we could make swords and, like, metal braces for walls, so why wouldn't we be able to make rails, I guess? I don't know. That'd be a good thing to Google and report back. You do think I'm right, though, that they seem very industry-dependent given the amount of metal and the way it has to be shaped. Yeah. They're just very, very hefty, where I don't know that it would have offered enough utility
I'll keep this
for
close.
them to have invested the metal into it without the steam engine. I have found a Sealy, so I am pursuing that in Nimipion. Oh, there's a big dude. I'm glad you came over. Thank you.
I'll keep this close.
Winter.
Looks like I went too far.
I sort of assumed that those would be lootable, and I did see an icon that said they were, but I could not reach them. You see the chests? These are just more glowy than the chest, so I have to get them first.
I'll keep this close.
Songwell, I think you should Google whether or not railways, like, rails existed before locomotives and report back, because now I'm interested. He's currently looking at it on Wikipedia, thank you. Waypoint.
I'll keep this close.
Songwell says the oldest known trackway was from a version from around 3800 BCE in England, where paved limestone road had grooves carved in it to keep the cartwheels running in the correct direction. That's so smart. Good job. kind of the inverse of the rails that we have that are raised. These make the same sounds as the Reggies for Pokemon.
A reward on the road.
Sparkle thingies. I hacked up. Sparkle thingies. We try again. But the sparkle thingies. Why am I bad? I want a sparkle thingy. I'm getting mad. How do I get up there? What am I missing? I'm going to get carried again. Thank you. I suppose I have to start over on the track, probably. Are these like co-op only, where one person stands and the other one collects? 'Cause I noticed it disappeared right away. Seems like this might be a co-op opportunity. Frick me. Alright, thank goodness I didn't fall.
Is this an answer from this world?
Nindypion says no, but way easier in co-op. Songbell says in the 1500s AD, there were wooden railways with a couple of types used in Europe with horse-drawn carts to haul ore from mines. Okay. There you go. That's the answer. And mine carts, indeed, are a substantial portion of impetus for their evolution. I feel like the horses would not have liked being in a mine. Mines are, like, antithetical to the whole identity of being a horse. Did you just want to alert me to your presence? Stomach is doing the rumblies. Longwell says iron-covered wooden rails co-occurred with the steam engine in the 1700s, and it sounds like they, like, fully iron rails did not get good until the 1800s.
A reward on the road.
Quake!
Disappear!
What we have learned is that rocks don't care about wind. Sounds like the introduction of metals to rails in the 1700s didn't necessarily go with steam engines being used on trains, but rather with the steam engines being used in the metal production, because they could be used to make the furnaces hot. That makes sense. Yeah, because I think, like, we think of steam engine as specifically being the train thing, but a steam engine is actually like a combustion engine, where, like, it just is a type of engine, and it doesn't necessarily go at the front of a train. So yes, steam engines went with railroads. I wonder if, well, no, they wouldn't have been building a railroad to move. Whatever. Nindypion says, let's teleport to do a big boss. Alright, go ahead. And I will follow you wherever you teleport to. Oh wait, hold on a second. Are we close to, oh, unlocking over there, like the teleport thing would be Sumeru, right? Are we in Sumeru right now? Or were we? Maybe so. Are you willing to pause and wait for like a minute and a half, Deepon? I would like to stop and have a restroom break. Songvale says, did you know that the first recorded steam engine dates from around 30 to 15 BCE in Roman Egypt? Honestly, it's crazy they didn't pursue that. But I guess getting the fuel for it was probably hard. Ninipion says, actually that one was still Liyue. I see. Alright, I will be right back. Minute and a half break. We're gonna use the restroom. I will be right back.
Oh, oh, um,
Guess who's back? Yeah, I am back. Time to get this stuck in the Songvale's head, yeah! Alright. Yeah, Ninipion said hello to Songvale, but unfortunately did not know that, Songvale said that she needed to be right back also. But I am back, and I do see that you have moved again. It is totally fine. And pick the highest level one with the horns. Okay. For some reason, I find the icons somewhat hard to find, like hard to see sometimes. Songville missed your hi, yeah. I will let her know that you said hello as soon as she's back, though. Alright, highest level one. This is the highest level one that I can do, I think. Oh, with the horns, okay.
watch out!
Wind blade!
Fire! Well, with rocks. No one escapes my sights.
Did I mean to do that?
With the wind!
No. We didn't. And by we, I think accurately, it's probably you who did it. Thank you. We got stuff. Very pretty tree, I agree, Songville. While we were both gone, Ninnypion did use the in-game chat to say hello to you. I think you missed it, and I promised that I would make sure that you knew. He said hello. Alright, we are more than halfway to 28 now. I wonder, do you think it'd be more efficient to go do... she says, hi Songvale again. And that, Nadia? No. Starts with an N. The black and gold lady. Is it Nadia? She has a great coat. That's what Songvale's saying. Oh. She says, you did have a great coat, now you have a very interesting hat. I agree. This
There's
hat
no
is very
such
cool.
thing as pure freedom in this world.
Navia, yes. There's a time in my life in which I would have, like, that was aesthetic goals. I'm not quite there anymore, but, like, for a time, I would have been obsessed with looking like Nadia. The sunglasses are funny, maybe not that one. I like the parasol, though. Ninnypion, do you think the best thing to do is to keep going around fighting stuff, or do you think I should do some of the quests that I have? Ninnypion says, it's not a coat though, it's just her dress. That's fair. It evokes a officer's coat though. Ninnypion says, let's see if we can do dailies in co-op. Okay. Do I look to go see what my daily quests are, maybe? I can't do any of these in co-op. Let's see, I can do this one. Teleport to where I am, I think. I can't teleport there. I guess follow me here, let's go investigate this one. This one didn't have the no co-op. Oh, increasing danger. Okay, here. Come to where I am. I think this is maybe something I'm allowed to do in co-op.
Windblade!
Like these submissions I can do in co-op with this one. Alright, we completed that. Thank you. Let us go see about the tablet. Yeah, there's a couple of them that I seemed like I got credit for that. And then there's a separate quest that I'm on right now that's not a commission that I seem to be able to do.
Over here! Blink!
for a stone tablet. Is this the stone tablet? No. Apparently there is one. Down below, maybe?
Quit following me.
Might be below. I think it's this. Oh. I wouldn't necessarily call this a tablet.
Hey, there's some writing on this plate, but it's barely readable. Kind of feels like it might have some special meaning.
Alright. We will go and search the other one now. I do see a kita, so let's go see if we can find it. Oh, there it is. It's up on top of the mountain. This music is, like, incredible. I'm surprised I don't see people talk about Genshin's music. I guess they talk about the visual style and they talk about it being a gacha game, and both of those things are very accessible to people who've never actually played the game. But people should talk about the music. It's crazy. Good. Oh. We didn't
Another
actually
test
find the
subject.
stone tablet where we
The
were
wrong
before,
test
apparently.
subject.
It's saying that it's still over there, so we're gonna go back. And that I have 0 of 2 found. I just figured that since Paimon, like, had stuff to say that we did it. Oh, is it down below? Yeah. We need to figure out how to get in there, I guess. I'm gonna try exploding stuff. Exploding stuff feels promising. Oh. I caused enemies. Luckily, my hero is here to carry me.
I'll
And
keep
here's
this close.
the tablet, I bet.
There's so much writing on this stone tablet, but lots of it is unreadable.
Wind rises.
And indeed, my dialogue went away so fast that that was unreadable too.
I'm now torn because, like, part of me only wants to play the game on stream, but, like, part of me also knows that, like, if I played for a long period of time, I probably would, like, go slowly and get distracted and all of that. And I'm just torn. Like, do I want to record every minute that I play the game, or should I sometimes play by myself for extended periods? It's so hard to decide. I guess I could, like... Are you allowed to have a second account? I think you are. Maybe I could just start a second account to play on my own. Songbell saying that me staying in the Paimon voice while I comment on the dialogue going by too fast is really funny. Thank you. Nikki says, do side stuff off, or Ninikon says, do side stuff off of stream. That's fair. Like side quests. Or,
I'll keep this
you know,
close.
presumably what we're doing right now. Random things, just not main story. Alright, let's go find the other stone tablet. I remember what we're doing now. I can do it. I can retain a train of thought.
I'll keep this close.
I do see there's a Kira Kira. Anybody see where it is? We think it's up? Probably up, right?
Fury.
That was my cool action pose to entertain you while I regenerated some energy. We found it. Longwell says, very nice twist, very elf. Thank you. Thank you, I try. Try to live out that elven identity. Every day. Ninipion says, oh, wanna see before we leave how many you can give to the statue? Sure. Did I already leave the statue? Question. I feel like the answer might be yes. Am I gonna be too low to get this one? That's so rude. Not now. Okay, you just mean before we leave stream? I'm good with doing it before stream. Yeah, yeah. But you'll be happy to know that it's like, while I'm like, oh, I don't know how much longer I want to stream today, I might need to take a break. Like, part of my question about Genshin was because I was like, I don't know, this is kind of enjoyable. Maybe I'll feel like doing this all day today. I do want to look up, maybe Songvale can do this for me. Songvale, can you go look up if Genshin Impact is available on Switch 2 specifically? Thank you, Songvale, who has said yes.
With the wind!
It's gonna be getting better at aiming that attack.
Wretched vermin!
Alright.
A reward on the road.
Alright, it's time for another tablet reading. Let's see if I can read it.
So many words have faded. Let's ignore those and just copy down the rest.
Alright, that's how, you know, all research is done. Just assume the rest of it describes the ritual purposes for which forks were used. I just feel like this game could potentially look really cool on Switch 2, and I wonder if it would be, oh, shoot, a different form factor to be playing the same game in while giving a different tactile experience, which helps attention, brain. Songville says it is not on Switch 2 and has not been announced for it. Okay. Well, they're probably just not doing it then. I wonder if, like, there's something weird with, like, Nintendo Online subscription requirements or something that, like, they don't want to play with.
Is this an answer from this world?
Alright, we can go turn in this quest.
There's no need to exchange.
And it's not that far away, so I'm gonna go turn it in. Oh, hey, I remember this lady. Okay.
Ah, you're back. I was starting to wonder how much longer I'd have to wait. Found anything? Ooh, let me see. And there they fought upon the Greely plains, where black dust choked the heavens and 1,000 rocks splintered. Oh my. It appears to be saying that a battle once took place on the Greely plains, and an enormous battle at that. That must have been the battle in which the Greely assembly fell. But as for this other passage, it seems to have been written by someone who couldn't bring themselves to leave their home. So they stayed here, and what's more, clearly you have a fondness for treasure. But you're not wrong. There is indeed treasure in the Greely Plains if this passage is to be taken literally. But then we have Guizong's 4 commandments shall guide those in generations to come who aspire to find it, followed by teach with wisdom, be bound by virtue, fortify the bones, unite in ambition. The convergence of these 4 shall be known as the Greely Assembly. How does one decipher that? I wouldn't know where to start. Let's head back to Wangshu Inn. I think we all need some downtime before we try to tackle the riddle of Guizong's 4 commandments.
I feel like those are character traits. But I guess it could also be maybe something to do with the different adepti? Maybe? Alright. We still on a quest? I have claimed the maximum number of commission rewards today. Okay. I feel like we only did 1. But I can't do any more of these today, apparently.
Relax.
He was using void magic. He's ready for the void also. Alright, well, I guess maybe we should go keep unlocking stuff on the map, considering that I can't do quests in any the remaining quests left in co-op. Like, we could just go find things to unlock. I'm gonna teleport on the map where there's stuff that I haven't collected yet and get the experience for that.
Let it rain.
These seem to be locked. Oh, do I have to go down first? No. How do I unlock these? This help? Ah. But anyone who follows in the footsteps of the immortals kowtow before the treasure's gate. They all went out. Did we approach it wrong? I mean, I was slow. For sure. Maybe I need to do them in order. We better think again. Okay. Did we approach it wrong? 1, 2, 3. Oh, here. I think I know. Here. Hold on a second. We have to do them in a certain order, I think. This is the next one. Okay. I've got the pattern down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was letting me get farther. 3, 4. What am I doing wrong? It worked before. Do I do this one next? Nope. One, 2, 3. I swear I did this as a 4th one and it worked one time. 4. I guess not. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We must kowtow before the gate. Is there more to the puzzle? Let anyone who follows in the footsteps of the immortals kowtow before the treasure's gate. Anypan says short then long. I'm not sure what that means. It does feel like these 3 are first, because it works. I guess I should try it and see if, like, the first 3 are always right. Or, like, what I'm interpreting is right. Four. Looking at it from above, is there, like, a clearer pattern? I guess the first 3 are always right, regardless of what ones I hit. And then the 4th one, it always goes out. We kowtow before the gate. I got it, I got it. 1, 2, 3. Right? They're all in front of the gate. 1, 2. Nope. Okay. Can we come back later? I mean, I find this interesting, so I want to figure it out. Do we... Maybe the gate first? I got it! So I had to do the 3 ones behind the gate. Okay. Cool. We figured it out. There. Cannot do this yet, but we have unlocked it. Woohoo! Alright, let's see what else we have not collected yet. It looks like there's one up here. So we're gonna teleport back up out of the Pit of Despair. And head towards that one. But yeah, I realized it was like, oh, that was difficult. And I was like, no, this is what I like. I like puzzles. Uh-oh. That didn't go the way I wanted it to.
Another kidda is coming. You know, World of Warcraft has some of these too, where there's like these things with the terraces. Oh, are these hot springs, or do you think this is like intentionally made terracing for farming? I saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. And I was wondering if it is hot springs. Like, is this a thing that occurs somewhere in the world? It's such a unique feature, but I feel like I've seen it here and in World of Warcraft.
Too slow.
Now I'm thinking about the fact that caffeine has evolved in plant species 6 different times that we know of on Earth, and all 6 times the humans local to that plant found it and started eating it. We liked it. Like, caffeine isn't from one plant that, you know, had other offspring. Caffeine has independently evolved in it as an insect repellent 6 times, and all 6 times humans found it and they were like, wow, that's good, let's eat it. It repelled bugs, but it did not repel humans.
A reward on the road.
But on the other hand, humans will be like, that's okay, I'm gonna eat you, but I'll replant your children. So the species survives even if the individuals get omnommed. Fungosa's absolute human behavior, yeah.
Behold! Search forth.
Honestly, I will say humans do seem to have a thing for like, that felt interesting, I'm gonna do it again. Whether it's something mundane in like a spicy pepper, or caffeine, or alcohol. Like, humans do seem to be like, that was weird, I'm gonna eat some more. Oh, this is pleasant. I can see why somebody wanted to sit here to read. Alright, map to unlock some more stuff. Let's
There's
head
no
to
need
this
to
one.
exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation
Alright,
just to occupy silence.
don't tell streamers that. We're sensitive about that. We think what we're saying is interesting. Sungbill says she thinks I'm interesting. Thank you, Sungbill. Dude with great hat thinks I'm a bore.
There you are, eavesdropper. The more, the magnificent shine.
Thanks for your stuff.
A reward on the road.
I'm not an eavesdropper. I'm a thief.
Coming at ya.
I was a little late in using my ability,
Is this
but at
an
least
answer
I
from this
attempted
world?
to contribute. Alright, a little bit more. As we continue. And this is also helping us find lots of chests and stuff too, so. Directed exploration. I like the little stone pagoda over there.
Quit following me.
You're following me, dude. Alright, next one. We shall discover.
Oh, there's 2 up here. 3 up here. Oh, loads up here. Okay, we gotta go up there next. Tama check for the loading screen. Oh no. New Tama is sad. New Tama is hungry. Hold on just a moment, please. I have to feed him food.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Or maybe it's yours because you never learned that communication is not just what you say, it's the tact with which you say it. It's kind of like the whole, the words you say are only 10% of what's communicated, body language is a lot of it. Tone's the same way, bro. But I understand you've had a tough life, like you didn't have somebody to, like,
Relax.
show you that, and that is difficult, I understand. Great. Do I want chirp? Or...
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Songville says that Ninipyon should bring a character who doesn't occupy silence by dissing people. Ninipyon can bring whichever character she wants. I mean, I yawn. I yawn on top of my own stream. But it looks like Ninipyon has honored your wishes and brought an adorable young goddess. Okay. Map. We are gonna do these ones first. So, we gotta jump off here. Songvale particularly likes the green on your characters. Give the thingies. Oh. Yeah, I'll come back and give the thingies. Hold on. If you are game to continue, I am feeling pretty good about continuing to stream today. I've gotten more resilient. For a second, I thought he was holding a coffee mug. Ooh, that was a little chunk of experience for sure. Ninipyon says she has work at 3:30, but she can keep watching there if I keep going. What time do you need to, like, leave to go to work? Also, if I get to 28, do you want me to not progress in the story until, like, you can be fully present? I hear, like, concerning hobbits in this track. Songville, do you hear concerning hobbits? Like, just little pieces of it? I think that's the track I'm thinking of. Something in the flute. Yeah, I was hearing it in the stringed instrument, actually. The do 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 do. I wonder if I break these, if the other one will come up. Or maybe that over there. She says she gets ready at about 3-ish. Okay. The Liyue story. So you're good with me doing the story even if you're, like, at work. I know sometimes you can listen to audio and sometimes you can't. Keep freezing their own teammate. Nice work. Very annoying. Just don't do that.
That's cheating! No one escapes my sights!
Gonna bring you your bed. Alright. I tried to acquire some earbuds to change things up, but they didn't have the, like, audio mic quality that I wanted, and they were quite expensive for not being exactly what I wanted. So I let them go. I returned them. Oh, I'm dying. I'm gonna pause and eat food for a second. I will eat an invigorating pizza, and then lament that I don't have one in real life.
I'll keep this close.
Hey! Why did you do that? That was mean. It is time to drain the lake so that I can have experience points. A whole new level of questing advance. Rivulet! The boxes are kind of cute. We love a surprise appearance of Nuvulette in this stream.
Disappear! Wind blade!
There he is. Standing there. Menacingly. I feel like menacingly is maybe the wrong word. Impressively. There he is. Standing there. Impressively. Alright. We've achieved something, I assume. Oh, we're ruining Moy Lake biome.
But we're gonna get stuck. The water level has gone right down.
A reward on the road.
All right. What else can we go unlock? Okay, there's a whole list of them all through here. So we will start here and then head through all of these, or as much as we can before Mini Peon must leave us. I'm hoping that we will get 28 such that, like, next time we have, story from the get-go. We know what we're doing. This is my hope.
Another test subject. Tingle Breeze! Picked the wrong test subject.
Finally. Done.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, I see a kitty. There it is. Woohoo! Can I climb these? Yes. Great. Songbell says that she procrastinated in ordering silver polishing cloths and now they have doubled in price. Oh my goodness. Is it just that brand? Like, can you get a different one? Also, as much as I hate paying more than I need for something, does double in price mean it went
keep
from
this
like
close.
$2 to $4? Or does double in price means it like went from 10 to 20?
With the wind!
No escape! Get him!
You've your left here to save the day.
Justice!
Did he just say justice as he was thrown away? What a dying word to go out on. Justice.
Is this
Songbell says
an
went from
answer
14
from
to
this
24.
world?
Could try a cheaper brand. 14 to 25, so not quite double, but a large amount. Yeah, I also maybe check other retailers, because it's possible it's just an Amazon thing. That is frustrating, though. I'm sorry. That kind of thing really annoys me.
I'll keep this close.
We are so close to 28. I just want it to be now. We are so close to 28. I just want it now. I guess this is the stone one, maybe.
Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. You're apparently looking in the direction of Akira. Do not see it. Maybe it's in this tree. No, it is not. Not seeing it. Edgy. These dudes are fighting each other, I think. Oh, they're standing in their cook fire. That's not very smart of them. That is a frustrating price increase. Hopefully you can get different ones. Or they will come down. Use the little, like, Rufus AI tool on the Amazon page and just type in the words price history and see, like, how long they've been higher. Because it's possible it's a temporary increase. Okay, we have to get all the way up there. Gonna rest back up for a second. Then keep climbing. There we go. Almost fell off. Oh. But I didn't fall off. I am still at the peak of my game and beloved by all who know of me. For falling off here. You know, there's something about beloved by all who know me, and then a cross, like, crosshairs immediately appears over you that really makes you think, you know, please no murder.
I'll keep this close.
Up we go, although apparently it's down from here. Where is it? Soon. Almost there. I do think when you are about to leave Ninipion, I will go because my stomach is very hungry. So I at least need to leave and go make some food for a while. Probably won't fail today because my stomach is not letting me ignore it. I feel like this one's higher altitude. Go here next. Songwell, did you try the price history tool on Amazon? To see if it's maybe a weird thing where, like, it's usually on sale for $14, but every so often, for 2 days, it goes back to being quote-unquote full price. Or if you send me a link, I can do it when I am not doing this. Oh, you're right. The flute also does the concerning hobbits thing. We've achieved something. We are being murdered while we're in the memory. Alright. Map. Teleport into the... Oh, well, just maybe waypointing to the next one. Thank you for all the free experience as we travel
reward
about
on the road.
Liyue. I'm not sure where the Kira Kira is here. I feel like we went by this one before. Oh. Well, that's where it is. I don't think this is the one we went by before. That was rude. It didn't respond when I pushed use the glider. I guess we will eat some food. Please stop shooting at me. I'm just escorting fairies to places, you know?
A reward on the road.
I think it was saying fairies to places, but it made me think of that noobs to plowshares. I'm gonna teleport to get faster to our next destination. And then I'm also gonna change our next destination, because I noticed there's one that's closer. Even if we have to teleport back here twice, ultimately. I think both of these are lower elevation than where I am right now. Oh, please stop switching characters. I'm gonna miss my thing.
Yeah.
We did it.
I'll keep this close.
Got this one. A new star approaches. Because I'm 28. We did it! We did it! We did it! Guess what? Next week, we're in it. It's time to move on. Thank you once again for all your help, Mini Pion. That puts us in a great spot for next week. Why not start now? Because I'm desperately hungry, and I don't like stopping in the middle of things, because I forget what's going on. Ooh, these animations on your current character model are interesting, but very creepy. Got at least 30 minutes? I'm hungry, though. I'm hungry. Tell you what. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We will go where... Frick. I forget where I said the next thing is. Is it in Liyue? Liyue was in Liyue.
What could the children
We'll teleport to
be up
Liyue. I'm gonna stand up and put a salad together. It will take 2 or 3 minutes, and then I will come back. Alright? Just so that I have something to eat. And then we'll watch some of the dialogue. Because I know I said I was available until you got off at 1, so that's fair. Let me pause and just go get something to eat, though, because my stomach is like... I'm surprised you can't hear it, because honestly the mic is just as close to my stomach as it is to my face. Be right back.
What should I try this time? What should I try this time?
The number of times this dude yawns and how loud it is just a lot. Alright. Alas, we cannot initiate this quest in co-op mode, so I must ask you to depart. Songbell says, the weird thing is that every yawn sounds like a well-rested morning yawn. Maybe he's done- oh wow. You were out. You're like, alright, I want to see some story. I'm gone. Thank you, Ninipion. Why are we still in co-op mode, though? How do I turn it off? Return to single player. Maybe this is why I couldn't click on that thing. Because I was still in co-op mode even though you left. At which point turning it on and back off again, the game or co-op mode would have fixed it. I mean, I guess turning it back on after we turned it off would not have helped, but... I bet that was a problem earlier. Hopefully we'll remember that in the future. Welcome back to Just the Chat. We go now to climb the mountain. The floating lanterns are beautiful. A lot of mountain climbing to do. I'm kind of looking for like a path up there. That way? It says, wait, we aren't meeting at a dude at the terrace? No, it says go to... We're supposed to go to, yeah, Mount Tantia. No, I can't. I don't have a waypoint out there. So, we are en route. With my salad in my lap, so that when there's dialogue I can eat. I mean, it's in a bowl in my lap, to be clear, so that it's not like... No! Stand there, recoup, recoup, recoup. But no, I looked when I put it up on my map. No teleport. Ninipion says she bought spicy V8 after I drank it that one stream. I like spicy V8. Sungirl also likes spicy V8. And she hasn't opened any of them. Oh, well, they're delicious as long as you like spicy drinks. I strongly suggest that you enjoy one. Drink your vegetables. Ninipion says now she wants a salad because I'm eating salad. Oh my gosh. Brand sponsorships, where you at? But please only offer to sponsor me if I've already talked about enjoying your product. Alright, so now we can teleport next time. But we must continue on towards the objective now. We have to go farther up? We might. Yep, I think we gotta go up the mountain. Ninipion said she read about drinking veggies due to having liver issues, and apparently it's not a good thing, like 8 ounces max a day or something. Why not? Like V8 specifically, or like vegetable juice? Is it the lack of fiber? Any vegetable juice. Okay, yeah, what was the reason? And also, what was the source? I have never heard anyone say anything bad about vegetable juice. I've heard it about fruit juice because it's a lot of sugar.
There! That's the Jade Chamber!
Question is, how do we get up there? See, this is perfect, because at the beginning of the stream, I turned around and I'm pretty sure I was looking at this thing and I was like, how do I get there? That place is so cool. Art, great job.
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
Are you serious? Alright, we should have asked the other guy.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
I like Paimon's suggestion. Oh, sorry. I like Songville's suggestion that we send Paimon to go find out.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe it's a trap. That didn't enter my head until I saw this dialogue, but let's go with it.
Yes, this must be the way.
I am not sure how to use... Oh, is it this?
Windblade!
Yes. Well, that was rude. Okay. I'm gonna go look at the chat because I'm interested in this and it super scrolled. Give me just a second. Oh, yeah, that's fair. V8 is not fruit, though. V8, at least the, like, spicy V8, is just vegetables. There's not fruit in it. So I can understand where you don't want the sugar of the fruit. But this wouldn't be an issue with vegetables. Like, or V8 ones that aren't, like, the fruit juice V8s. Although I also would not trust AI as a source. But if the issue is the calories, then, like, the calories from concentrated sugar, that is not going to be an issue with pure vegetable juice. With fruit juice, yes. Vegetable juice, no. Songvale basically said exactly what I did. Oh. I think we're falling to our death right now. Oh good, it pulled me back.
Takes us up to here.
Well,
Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why?
the way up should not be a secret.
Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea.
Okay. This is a really bad idea. I don't want to yeet into the Sky Palace, alright? That sounds like a way to yeet yourself directly into heaven.
Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Because I don't have a death wish.
Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe.
Also, they're gonna think that we're, like, attacking them.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
What? It's not a library. Why don't we just go talk to the dude?
Is this an answer from this world?
I think we should go talk to the dude. But okay. Also, we can't see the Guizhong Ballista from where we are. False narrative. I did too, but the minimap is saying I gotta go this way. So. But yeah, I definitely see where if you need to avoid calories because of fat reasons, don't drink fruit juice. Vegetable juice, though, is good. Fruits are super sugary and not a low-calorie food. There would be potential, like, lack of fiber concerns, though, so definitely still make sure you're, like... Oh, okay. We get to relive the part of the Guizhong Ballista story moment where I have to climb up over and over. Great. Yeah, I guess I don't know very much about fatty liver specifically, or what that means, or why things are a problem. But the presence of like sugars is not a thing with vegetable juice. There is, unless they add sugar to it, which some of them might because people don't like the taste of vegetables. But most vegetable juices do not have very much sugar at all. Nini Pion says she's been off her liver diet for like a year now, though. Took a break and haven't gotten on new yet. Well, I understand how that is. Actually adhering to gluten-free has kind of sucked. But Nini Pion, or sorry, Songvale says she can tell that I'm better than I was. Because I'm adhering to it.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
I'm just passing through to use your weapon to shoot at the sky.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us!
We probably should tell them that we're invited.
Now Paimon's mad! You! Over there! This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless!
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come! Line them up and knock them down!
Gonna make me a criminal.
Windblade!
You know, this strategy didn't work last time either. This is very nostalgic.
With the wind!
Oh, they just teleport themselves back up? That's weird. Are you done? Anyway, we were invited.
Attack!
Alright.
Let it rain!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Admittedly, these other characters are not very helpful anymore because I'm not leveling them up. This is not going as good as maybe it could.
Take this!
I do like being able to pause during combat to inexplicably heal myself, you know? I appreciate that my computer's name is his battle cry. It's very immersive for me personally.
Take the target alive. Attack! Lithic Triad!
Ow.
No one escapes my sights.
Take the target
I'll
alive!
never surrender.
They're like, take the target alive. Meanwhile, they're killing me.
Stop.
Sungville says killing
What's
the guards
all
is
this
not a great
about?
idea.
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You. We're just looking for a way to the Jade Chamber and thought we'd pave the street there, you know, in blood or something.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you? We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you? Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing. Who? I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains. Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either. The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence.
It was me.
These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone. So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing. That was...
Shut up, Paimon.
Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber? Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti. We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well. When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
I mean, you're the one who just used the phrase sanctimonious arrogance.
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up.
This is
I'll
suspicious.
say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Did you murder the god?
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti. Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Can you just talk it out with them?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here.
Why?
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
I'm on.
But... Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Alright.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
This is probably what Ninipion remembers happening.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
I don't agree with either of these dialogue things, but I guess I can agree with some of her views.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You have really shifted your focus, haven't you, Paimon?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang.
Now, we don't have time left in the stream today to unpack everything about that statement, but...
Why don't we go with that for a gift?
how would we make this thing you dreamed up?
With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Alright. Well, there we go. We are on our next quest. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today, but I think that will be where we'll leave it, so that we can jump right into the story as soon as we are back next week. In fact, in service of that, we will clear out some of these alerts right now, although I'm sure over the course of a week we will get even more. Okay. Can't claim that. I really wish that wouldn't show up as a little exclamation point then. A teapot to call home. Ooh, beautiful paintings. Alright, well we have a fairly clear screen. I know, it is difficult to have to leave and go do things, but that's where we're at for today. I do feel like we made significant progress. Thank you very much for towing me around in co-op, as I feel like without you being here, there's a good chance that we still would have like made progress, but maybe not made quite as much progress. I also appreciate everybody's input on the Tamagotchi situation. I'm doing a big think. I feel like my brain's like, yeah, let's put it in Korean, but like, I can't read any Korean. I don't think that is a good choice. I feel like the simplified Chinese font is bothering me less, but still a significant amount. But maybe I will get more used to it over time. We'll see. Songbell says she doesn't think Korean makes sense for me to do. Yeah, I agree. Like, the shapes of the words would be more appealing, but it probably is not, not a choice that really makes sense long term for me. So, Alright, well, I came here to be healed before we start again next week. We are all done. I will see you next week. Oh, it's raining now. Great. I'm wet. Cool. Alright, well, I'll see you all next week. Thank you for hanging out once again for Genshin Thursday. I'm gonna go hide from the rain, and I will, of course, get some water to fulfill the hydration alerts. I count 4 of them so far, so I will make sure to have enough water for today. You are welcome, Songville. Ninipyeon, please do not give me water poisoning. I think we're at the maximum amount of water an adult human should consume at this point for an entire day. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do you want me to come back? What if I die of water poisoning? We can't play again next week. Don't do it. Alright. Farewell. 20 gallons a day. Yeah, no, I think it's 1 gallon a day. 1 gallon a day. New Hewlett would do it. That's true. He is a water connoisseur. I don't have that many interesting waters. Am I getting struck by lightning? I'd better go. I'd better go. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. And I will see you all again if I'm able to swim out of the pool that I will exist in after fulfilling all of these hydration alert requests. Bye-bye! Thanks for hanging out.